And now, reporting for Outside the Lines, Bob Lee.
The time he directed the first Michael Jordan Mars Blackman Nike commercial, Spike Lee's cinematic and personal hand has been directly in the middle of the sports world, and never more eloquently than 17 years ago. His film He Got Game examined the underworld of college basketball recruiting, and it starred an NBA rookie at that time, a guy by the name of Ray Allen. Ray portrayed Jesus Shuttlesworth, the nation's top high school recruit. Now, last year, in a marketing coup for the NBA, Spike Lee's once fictional player prepared to actually play in the association.
So this is going to be the very first time you're going to see Jay Shuttlesworth hanging in your stall. There it is, Shuttlesworth. What do you think, Ray? What do you think?
We made it.
Upcoming short film of Spike Lee, Lil Joint, the film Ray Allen, a.k.a. Jesus Shuttlesworth. It debuts Friday night during the 6 p.m. Eastern hour on SportsCenter, kicking off SportsCenter's Friday night movie night. Spike Lee's here with me. Good to have you back. Good to see you.
How you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Good.
That was the night, what, January of last year?
Right.
When the NBA wore
the first night of the nicknames, and the Heat were playing at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York.
What was it like for you? I mean, there was some excitement in your voice because, I mean, your vision, your character comes to life on an NBA court in real life.
Well, it's all because of Ray, the great player he is, still is, and he might come back. And also, when he hit that shot against the Spurs, that just elevated even more. And so people, and it's funny, you know, not a lot of people saw the film when it came out, so every year it's just really grown into this like monster almost.
A lot of guys wanted that role back in '96, didn't they?
Well, but they didn't want to audition.
It's hard work.
Yes. So
name some names.
Stefan did not want to audition, Marbury.
Yeah.
The Answer, Allen Iverson didn't want to audition. Kobe just turned it down.
Too much practice.
Something. Kobe turned it down. You never heard that?
Yeah, I heard you say that, but I find it hard to believe that Kobe, as savvy a guy as he is, would.
Nah, he said it was going to cut into his off-season workout, which it would have.
Right.
But Ray was always able to shoot most of the time while we were shooting. But what people don't know is that from the day Ray got the part, he had like 4 weeks rehearsal, and he wasn't done till the day he had to report. The day before he had to report to the Milwaukee Bucks. So that was his
all off season.
All off season, and I understand an athlete, especially at the NBA is grueling, so you want to relax and chill. But Ray, I needed someone who was dedicated, and that was Ray Allen.
A teen athlete's death in a small North Carolina town.
I need EMS. I have a man hanging from a swing set.
The male subject hanging from the swing?
Yeah, he's hung himself. Oh, God, had his skull floors.
The original ruling of suicide gave way for some to doubts.
And I said to myself, I said, whoever did this, he didn't do it to himself.
We have reasons, both empirically, both historically, to be suspicious and to demand a thorough federal investigation.
So the FBI probes, and locals wonder, did race play any part in this teen's death?
Because he was in a interracial relationship. He was dating a white lady that was 31 years old.
But the late player's friends scoff at the notion of racial tension.
Because being growing up around white people my whole life, white culture, I got white friends, like don't discriminate, and nobody's like that.
What's sure is this: Lennon Lacey is dead, and theories abound.
I think he was killed. I really do.
If Lennon was killed, do you think the killer is still here?
Yes.
Today, Outside the Lines, a tragic mystery in a small town.
Encontrar a un bateador con habilidades extraordinarias es uno de los aspectos más difíciles en este negocio. Más aún, si el jugador tiene calibre de más valioso en sus primeros pasos y sobre todo si puede ser la cara de la franquicia. Pero el caso de los Marlins es atípico, al ser un equipo que 2 veces se llevó la Serie Mundial de forma aislada. Su éxito, a diferencia de otros campeones, nunca pudo traducirse a épocas fructíferas. Pero lo de Miguel Cabrera fue increíble. La primera gran estrella de esta organización, y 2 años antes de convertirse en agente libre y al borde de su madurez ofensiva, los Marlins decidieron cambiar a su superestrella a Detroit, lo que para el club significó la peor transacción en su historia. Pero nunca es tarde cuando la dicha llega y de pronto apareció en la pecera una segunda oportunidad de redención en Giancarlo Stanton. Para el dueño de los Marlins, Jeffrey Loria, la firma de Stanton por 13 años y $325 millones es el contratazo del siglo, pero para Stanton va más allá del dinero.
My first reaction was, now how are we going to build this? How are we going to make this a winning team? How is this not only going to be my contract and nothing else going on in Miami, you know? So we spoke on some things, how we're gonna better this team, and I liked what I heard, and we came up with some plans, and we're following through with them.
Goes head of the key, out to Kyle. 3-pointer, Kyle Korver. Bang! Kyle Korver with the 3, and the Hawks lead by 9.
The first month of the year saw some important firsts for the Atlanta Hawks. And then there was that tumultuous offseason.
Hawks CEO Steve Koonin announced today General Manager Danny Ferry requested and has been granted an indefinite leave of absence.
Yahoo Sports reported that Hawks General Manager Danny Ferry made racially insensitive comments about then free agent Luol Deng. Those comments sparked an internal club investigation, which then unearthed controversial comments made by team owner Bruce Levinson 2 years earlier. Speaking to the Hawks' chronic attendance problems, Levinson wrote in an email, "My theory is that the black crowd scared away the whites, and there are simply not enough affluent black fans to build a significant season ticket base. I start looking around our arena during games and notice the following. It's 70% black. The cheerleaders are black. The music is hip-hop. At the bars, it's 90% black." Once those comments became public, Levinson began the process of selling his controlling interest in the Hawks.
"29 years before LeBron James returned to his roots, another local legend announced he too was coming back to Northeast Ohio.
It's a question, I think, of me basically just wanting to go home.
And just like James, Bernie Kosar also won it all in Miami as quarterback at the U. And like LeBron, Kosar then chose to play in Cleveland for the Browns, the team of his blue-collar boyhood.
It just felt right to me, and I felt like my family needed help. I needed to be around them. They needed, I thought, a sense of identity and self-esteem.
Kosar goes back to throw.
Kosar gave Browns fans hope.
Pass is caught for a touchdown!
He was one of them, a hometown hero.
Bueno, como ustedes saben, Osvaldo Guillén no se conoció como un jonronero, pero sí como un bateador de muchísima habilidad, sobre todo si tocando la pelota eras muy bueno.
Bueno, aquí es una parte de juego muy importante que se le ha quitado un poquito de vista. Creo que lo más importante del toque de bola es sentirse bastante cómodo y tener mucha confianza en uno mismo. Yo siempre he recomendado, la gente siempre recomienda para hacer así con el pitching. Entonces, cuando tú tocas la bola, siempre tú vas a ver la mayoría de los bateadores tratando de tocar la bola hacia el lado. Para evitar eso, yo he recomendado que te paras como si estás bateando. Si pueden ver el pie izquierdo mío o el derecho, el que está bateando a la derecha, moverse un poquito hacia el plato, sentarse y miran de queda. Ya yo no tengo que salir a buscar la bola. Miran de estaciona mi bate. Ya estoy cubriendo toda la parte del bate. Es como que si estás agarrando la pelota, pero con el bate. Das aquí, entonces, ¿sabes? El recoge, ponerla ahí, ¿sabes? Nunca siempre recomienda que se toque para la raya. Yo creo que el toque tiene que darlo alrededor del plato.
Sí, pero ahí...
A double dose of MB, Matt Barry, Max Bredos, and Missouri, that's Matt Mock. Still, the redshirt freshman in charge of the Tigers, James Franklin, has returned to practice. Now Mock finds the big man, 5-star recruit Dorial Green Beckham, still looking to come out of his shell. Frees it, 7 defenders around him, and yet none of them get near him. Jogs into the end zone, Missouri up 7-zip. Second quarter, freshman Josh Dobbs making his first career start for the Volunteers. Fakes the handoff, feels the pressure, and then intercepted by E.J. Gaines. That means that Missouri has forced a turnover in 39 straight games. That's the longest streak in FBS. Using the axis, take a look at LaDamian Washington. He runs the streak. The corner and safety pull in, and Mock will find him, as you will see illustrated here.
Oh, look at that.
Matty Mock coming into his own. Hello.
Time to check in on Dwight Howard making his debut with the Rockets, taking on the Bobcats. And boy, they got to like what they see.
He's not with the Lakers anymore?
No.
That was short.
James Harden drives. He misses, but check out Howard. Beats 5 Bobcats defenders to the ball. Harden, 21 points and 5 assists. Howard gets his own rebound here. 17 rebounds in the first half. That's career high for a half. He's got 63 games in his career with 20-plus. And how about the chemistry with his new teammates? You got to have that. Howard sets a screen for Harden. Third quarter, Rockets up by 2. Jeremy Lin came off the bench. Patrick Beverly started, but Lin scored 16 points in 31 minutes off the bench. He feeds Howard for the slam there, and then Harden to Howard. Howard, 17 points, ties the career high with 26 rebounds. The Rockets win it by 13.